Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Sorry it's been so long between uploads. I've been super sick, slowly getting over it. But we're back, finally. So, here we are. As I recall when we left off, we were about to go to the tavern. I don't remember why, but I'm guessing it was this. Talk to Alina because of Ekun. Because I think Lindsay thought he was really gloomy and wanted to throw a party for him or something. It was something like that. It's been too long. So probably Lindsay is around, or we just talk directly to Alina. As you approach, the red-headed innkeeper curtsies awkwardly. Your Grace, you must have come to talk about the feast for Ekun. I'd be happy to. I'll provide food and drinks. Everything will be first class. How much will it cost me? Who will serve at the feast? Then we need only agree on the place. Are we not going to just do it here? How much will it cost me? Don't mention it, Your Grace. It's such an honor for me. Everything is on the house. And who will serve? With your permission, Your Grace, for such an honor, with such esteemed guests, I'd like to do it myself, Your Grace. Alina smiles awkwardly, turning an even brighter red. Does she like him? Because we know Ekun lost his family when the trolls attacked. I commend your enthusiasm. Why would you? Oh, Your Grace, isn't it so? It'd be my pleasure. I hope everyone likes it, including Ekun. Then we need only agree on the place. I guess there's no two ways about it. We'll have to have it right in this room. We can decorate it, of course. Hi, Natabi? Whoever you are. Forgive me, but if we are thinking about the same Ekun, he will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods, if Madam Innkeeper is up for such a challenge. Alina's speechless, either due to astonishment, indignation, or both. I mean, he definitely does prefer the wilds over being indoors surrounded by people. Like, he's a reserved person, which is why I thought this whole feast idea was a bit weird to throw a giant party for him. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name is Natavi. I'm passing through the city. Ekun and I know each other from long ago, since back when he guarded caravans. We traveled together for a long time. Pursing her lips, the innkeeper studies Natavi carefully. And why would he want to feast in the woods? He's a born ranger. He always feels calmer under an open sky. I know him well. And can you think of a suitable place? How about the Royal Hunting Grounds? I've seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cozy nook, and there's water nearby. I mean, that sounds great, but at the current moment, while there's crazy beasts running around our kingdom, owlbears, hydras, etc., going out into the hunting grounds, like, we had that hunt originally, which is where this all started, was in a hunting grounds, and we were fighting tons of crazy creatures. I don't know if that's right for a party, at least at the moment. What do you say, Alina? The innkeeper sizes up the woman opposite her. I might not know Ekun as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods, or on a mountain, or in a swamp for that matter. Wonderful. In that case, I'll gladly meet both of you in the agreed-upon place. I don't recall you being invited, Natavi, but sure. If you're an old friend of Ekun. My, I've seen a lot since as a keeper here, but when one just invites herself like that, the innkeeper clicks her tongue. Oh, what got into me? Grumbling. It's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing Ekun to the agreed place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Okay. Anything else to say while we're here? What do you have to sell? Just curious if maybe I happen to have sold the emerald necklace to you, but clearly not. Alright. Had to check, of course.
In due time.
I don't think there was anything else in the city for me to check out. So let's head out. If we're going directly to Ekundio's thing, we'll take him. I was talking about wanting to bring Knock Knock just to get to know him better, but for the moment we can take Ekundio. Okay, hunting grounds are just right over there. There was a weird thud sound. Alright, this looks like an area we've been to before.
Tear them apart!
Though not fully explored, apparently. Who is getting attacked? Is our party formation weird? Yeah, it is. What happened here? Oh, we got a second wolf. Let's throw the wolves off to the side so they can easily run up wherever they need to go. And we'll put, I think, our ranged characters back there. Something like that. Valerie, why are you punching? Hello? You're using weapon set 3. Yeah, don't... I don't remember what we were doing that got you into that situation. But no. Please, use your sword.
I grant you death.
Canara, what? Can you guys join the fight? Okay. That was a whole lot of chaos, but I guess that's what happens when I haven't played in a while. Somebody used clay to make these clumsy figurines remotely resembling owlbears.
I'm there.
Yeah, so this is the same location where we had our hunt before. I see a wagon there that I don't know that was there before. So I don't know how much I need to re-explore. Someone used this tree to sharpen their claws. The marks are twice your height above the ground.
I do what I must.
Yeah. Hydra devouring tiny human figures has been crudely etched into this stone. Well, let's head towards the wagon. That seems the obvious location to go. Yeah. Excellent. So, Alina, Natavi, and a random servant. Are you going to turn into an owlbear at us? Also, kind of wish I could have talked to Ekundio's to verify if he did in fact know Natavi. To make sure this isn't a trap. There you are. Ekun, old friend, speak of the devil. Ekun's face freezes in surprise. He stares at Natabi and Alina silently for a few moments, completely still. Finally, Ekun turns a quizzical look to you. We wanted to have a picnic for a long time. Oh, I should have brought Lindsay. That's a mistake. She was the one that was trying to throw this whole thing together. We want to have a picnic for a long time. Join us. Relax, friend. Let's just drink a little and talk. Or just silently pat him on the back. Yeah, I don't want to make it a big deal, because I still think that's not what he wants. So just relax, let's have a drink and talk. Grabbing Ekun's arm, Alina leads him to the tables with the food. Please, come here, Ekundile. You don't mind if I call you Ekun? Natabi fixes her hair, and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple with a long stare, Natabi says quietly to you, please come to me when everyone is busy eating and drinking. I would like to talk with you. "15 hours passed. That's significant. Okay, talk to Ekun. I guess it looks like we can talk to everyone. Oh, and we do have some of our other people here. A great celebration. It's nice to see smiling faces all around, and to forget our troubles for a while." Okay, just making sure you didn't have anything else to say. "Oblivion into death, unconsciousness, and alcoholic lethargy. Is it not all the same? Dying of boredom. Thank you for the invitation, Melandra." "Your Grace." "Bad party, short on food." "You're not eating at all. That is ill-advised. If you don't find nothing left for you, don't say I didn't warn you. Join me, the food is good." Looks like we can't interact with the food. "Next time you want to throw a party, ask me to arrange it." "To your health, Melandra. By the way, if you are looking for where to go after the feast, I know a place with a very peculiar menu. We only live once." "Such a wonderful idea, Melandra. Come now, why didn't you tell us about it sooner? I'd have baked a pie." Lindsay runs her fingers over the strings intently. Thank you for the wonderful idea, Lindsay. Isn't it hard to play and talk at the same time? Lindsay, I think now's the perfect time for one of your performances, or I won't bother you." Thank you for the wonderful idea, Lindsay. Like, even if we don't use it as a focus on Ekun, just getting our whole team together to just relax and unwind a bit feels like a good idea. Lindsay's face brightens. "I'm glad you liked it. I hope the others are happy too, especially Ekun. Isn't it hard to play and talk at the same time?" It's a matter of practice. I think now's the perfect time for one of your performances." "Are you sure? Have you had time to talk to everyone?" Oh, come to think of it, no. Give me a little more time. If I need to talk to everyone first, I have not done that." The ranger greets you with a curt nod. "Your Grace, you must want to talk to Ekun. I'll go make sure everyone has enough drink." Looking at Alina's back, Ekun turns to you, fixing one of his belt bags. "Cunning plan to bring a hunter to a feast. Call him to a hunt." You know Lindsay, she has a creative mind. Or was a team effort? Lindsay, Alina, and Tabi. Chaotic neutral. Yes, it was my idea after all. You know Lindsay, she has a creative mind. Alina told me. Thank you. Drink with me. Oh, we didn't do more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? Yeah, that's the thing I want to know. How are you? I see Alina is trying very hard to please you. Why'd you never tell me about Natabi? I hope we aren't doing more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? Ekun nods. It's good to be among friends and trees, and even better, not holding a bow. How are you? Life is life. It goes on, whether we wish it or not. What do you mean? Tired of fighting, ready to lie down and give up? I don't think that's what he's saying. Or just remain silent. I mean, I think part of him, he misses his family. Like, he's gotten the revenge he was searching for. And so now it's just the loneliness continues. The revenge didn't solve that. What do you mean? I'm still thinking about them. Ekun stares into the distance. I wake up with the first rays of sun. I see the faces of my family. Fire turns to ashes, midday turns to midnight, and when the stars are shining, I still think of them. Some days, bitterness and rage fill me. I drive them away. Other days, I feel a smile on my face, and I appall myself. Only hunting numbs my feelings. But the further I follow the trail, the darker the woods are, and the harder it is to find my way back. Some are feeling scarce, but your grief and your anger are justified. One can't order one's heart to stop seeking revenge and justice. I mean, for him, it's... The immediate trolls are dead. So it's like he can hunt other monsters. But revenge is done. Don't submit to despair. Deep inside, you want to be happy again, and your family would want the same for you. Don't be ashamed of the moments where joy returns to your life. It's true. It's not really easy in the moment to recognize that your family would want you to stay happy. But it's true. Only you can decide what path is right for you. I believe you'll make the correct choice. Or enough whining, pull yourself together. Don't submit to despair. Deep inside, you want to be happy again, and your family would want the same for you. Ekun smiles slightly. Easier said than done, but there is wisdom in your words. I see Alina's trying very hard to please you. She is the lady of the house. That is her responsibility. Does it not ruin your fun? I think this is more than a sense of obligation. Does it ruin your fun? Not sure what that's asking. I think it is more than a sense of obligation. I thought about it. Time will tell. Does it not ruin your fun? A faint smile spreads on Ekun's face. There is very much of her, all at once. However, she is a good woman. Let's talk about something else. Do you want a drink with me? Ekun looks uncertainly at the offered glass. Help yourself, it's time to relax. Don't force yourself if you don't feel like it. For Diplomacy 22, Alina's wine is quite good. It's your choice, though. Or shrug and sip from your glass. I mean, I would say don't force yourself if you don't feel like it. But this one also says it's your choice, but it's also based on a diplomacy check that I can't fail. So is it really his choice? One is quite good. It's your choice, though. Ekun is silent for a moment, then pours himself some wine and tastes it. Then his face is relaxed slightly. Not bad. Why did you never tell me about Natabi? Ekun shrugs. Why? How did you meet Natabi? Guarded caravans. She talked a lot. I thought she must be in love with her own voice. Ekun winces. But over time, we walked many roads together. I learned she had a steady eye and a strong hand. And then the desert taught her to close her mouth. Sand gets in. Ekun smiles slightly, but his eyes are joyful. Why did you stop talking? The ranger rubs the back of his head, then smirks. Amanda said a caravan is here, and you'll go to the tavern again. Natabi is a bad influence, and then Natabi started coming less and less. So his wife encouraged him to stop spending time with caravans and therefore less time with Natavi. Or in some, yeah, Natavi is a bad influence. I guess just straight up told him to stop spending time with her. I'm still curious. So it seems like this isn't a trap. They've known each other for a long time, but it does mention that she had a tattoo of a bee or something, or a hornet on her wrist, I think. Something to that effect. Which feels like she's part of some sort of dangerous organization now. I still suspect her. But it's probably going to be the barkeep or something that's actually the problem, just to throw me off. Were you close? Ekun looks at the grass beneath his feet. As fire and wind. I see. Ekun nods. Well, I think I'm going to get something to eat. I kind of wish I could ask him the other... there was one point where we had a few different persuade choices of exactly what to say to him. I wonder if I can get back to those. No. Okay. I'm gonna get something to eat. Can I talk to Elena again? Or I guess not again, but yeah. What can I do for you, Your Grace? Thank you for organizing such a wonderful party for Ekun. My pleasure, Your Grace. I am happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Ekun is a pleasure. The innkeeper giggles, covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Ekun pretends not to hear. Well, I'm going to go check on the some of the others. We've talked to everyone now besides Natavi. Okay, just seeing if there's anything over here. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay looks up at you, surprised, trying to keep the rhythm. Where are you going? If you leave now, the whole plan goes to pieces. Stay at the party, clear as day. I just wanted a break from the noise. Was just seeing what was over there. Alright, Natavi, what's your deal? Your Grace. Smiling, Natavi nods politely. I admit we got acquainted very suddenly. I'd like to know you better. And what did you want to talk about? Or just smile in response and leave? We got acquainted very suddenly. Haha, that's right. When we met for the first time, I had to speak to him. Interruptions be damned. What was I supposed to do? I haven't seen Ekun in such a long time. And I was so surprised to hear about him. I'd like to know you better. What did you want to talk about? I'd like to know you better. I'm at your service. Oh, it's a symbol of Callistria on your wrist. Are you one of her followers? Callistria, we know, is the same goddess that Tartuccio followed. Like, of pain and such. Do you have two tails? How have I never noticed that before? That is weird. Or are there two copies? Oh, you can see her sort of shifting around. I think she and her sister are both here at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can click on the other one after this conversation ends. I think they're both standing there and they're clipping through each other. That's fantastic. Where are you from? No, we'll ask about the Callistria symbol first, because I don't know if it's going to disappear if I don't ask it. You're well informed. Yes, I venerate the goddess. In my part of the world, this tattoo is a part of an initiation ritual. It symbolizes awareness of one's desires, self-awareness. Where are you from? I grew up in Nantambu, far from here, but never liked that city. I left it years ago, and haven't been back since. I remember leaving it vividly. Little towers covered with bright mosaics dot the horizon, while I lay hidden in the bushels of sugarcane on a rumbling cart drawn by a lame old donkey. Natavi laughs. How did you meet Ekun? We guarded caravan together. At first, I couldn't stand Ekun. I took his silence for arrogance, but then a sandstorm forced us to spend a week in a tiny village. We drank everything that the only inn had to offer, and got to know each other better. Didn't you say before that he doesn't like taverns? Or curious story, yeah. Natavi grins, staring off into the distance. He behaved somewhat differently when he was young. A curious story. And old as the world. Ekun never mentioned you. You don't say. It can't be. Natavi looks at you with a smirk. And he's usually so talkative. Keeps talking about himself, his past, his dreams and plans. A couple of jokes here and there. Yeah, he's not really talkative, that's true. Alright, well, let's change the subject. Agreed. What do you want to talk about? I wanted to ask a favor. You see, Alina the innkeeper treats me coldly, and I have no reason why. Yesterday, for instance, she argued with me before changing the sheets in my room, and today she refuses to pour me a glass of wine. So I was thinking, she wouldn't refuse if the Baroness herself asked for a bottle of wine. And why do you need a bottle of wine? I mean, obviously, Alina... I say obviously. It seems like Alina is hitting on Ekun. But she also notices that you have a past of some sort with him, and so she sees you as competition. Why do you need a bottle of wine? Natavi's laughter is soft and musical. What a strange question. Really, why would I need a bottle of wine at a party? You're dodging lots of questions. Like, I ask questions and you answer with other questions or make silly statements. Like when we asked about him never mentioning you, you give your little joke about how talkative he is, rather than explaining. Like, just answering. And here, same thing. Why do you need the bottle? You don't give an answer. You just laugh it off like a joke. I still think you're up to something. Fine, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Melandra. Still, why do you need the bottle of wine? We can push it again. Well, I just wanted to steal Ekun for a moment, to walk and talk with him, eye to eye. I've known him for a long time, and he could definitely use someone to talk to. Okay. Smile in response and leave. Yeah, Kanara and Kaliki are here. Well, isn't that fun? I think we talked to Kanara before. Can I click on Kaliki? There you go. My favorite pastime at parties is to stand silently in the darkest corner and watch friends and strangers dancing and having fun. Alina, could you give me a bottle of wine? Don't bother with a bottle, Your Grace. I'll pour for you. Just bring a glass. I need a bottle for Natavi. She's our guest. You can't refuse her food and drinks. And still, I'd prefer it. Lawful neutral. Are you answering your ruler's command with a question? Or chaotic evil? I need a bottle of wine. Now I'm going to count to 3. 1. I'll be honest. I need a bottle for Natavi. She's our guest. You can't refuse her food and drinks. I mean, you can. You're doing this party at your own expense. But I feel like being honest and open about what's going on might get us more truth about what's happening rather than just, I'd prefer the bottle. The innkeeper raises an eyebrow. I have no idea why Your Grace invited this harpy. Of course, you know better, but still. She gives us cheap wine. Everyone else is talking about how great the wine is. She hands us a bottle of cheap wine. I'm guessing that's not the best stuff you've got. Well, I'm going to go check in on some of the others. She greets you with a charming smile. Pass the bottle to Natavi. Here, I hope you like this. Or we could open a bottle of wine ostentatiously and sip from it. The thing is, I know in my inventory I've got tons of wine. I'm sure. I mean, maybe it's one of the things that we do sell whenever I say sell all. In which case, then maybe we don't. But still, I'm sure I've got some. Here, I hope you like this. Casting a warm glance your way, Natavi nods gratefully. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't mind... So now you're going to go over and talk to Ekun. Alina, could you please find a wine opener for me? Would you please wait? So, my friend, I'll just steal you for a moment. Hey, where are you going? Huh. So we can't see their conversation anymore. Dog howled when she wandered off, which I think is a bad sign. If I try and follow them, is Lindsay going to stop me? Yeah, she is. We'll stay. So do I wait? Are they going to come back? Or do I need to just move on with the party without them? I can't talk to Alina again. But I'm not sure of what else I can do while we wait for them. And I don't want to wait too long. Can I get Wolf to go? If I'm not leaving. Yeah, I can. Okay, there's Natavi. Goblins were torn apart by humongous claws. Where's Ekun? I mean, obviously I'm not supposed to be seeing this. Because Lindsay is stopping me. But seriously, where's Ekun? Alright. Well, Ekun vanished. So that's fun. He's probably in danger. So let's get this party going. I think now's the perfect time for one of your performances. Are you sure? Have you had time to talk to everyone? I'm sure. Begin. Your attention? My friends, let's raise our glasses. Let's celebrate our adventures, and that we have others to share them with. Also, let's thank Alina for a generous feast. The evening was wonderful. Alina bows, turning red. And now, I'd like to play something special for you. I haven't composed anything for a while, but this is a special occasion. Striking a theatrical pose, Lindsay begins to play. Oh, welcome back. Ekun quietly takes a place next to you. Music starts flowing. Lindsay's performance isn't perfect, but it's deep and emotional. One cadence follows another, and music echoes among the trees. Suddenly you notice that Ekun is standing much closer than you thought. You realize he's slowly moving closer to you, fidgeting from foot to foot, and trying not to look at anyone. At the same time, Alina is trying to lean closer and closer to Ekun, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing your look, she gives you a sharp look. Take a step away from Ekun, or try to shove Ekun closer to Alina. Ekun, my friend, could you crowd me so? Why is he fidgeting and getting closer and closer to me? I don't think he's romantically interested in me, and he just returned from spending time with her. But neither one of these feels good. Like when he's slowly inching towards me to just take a deliberate step away from him feels awkward. But shoving him towards Alina and telling him he's crowding me feels worse. So I'll just take a step away from him. You take a step and Ekun does the same. Alina pouts and looks away. Or is he crowding to me because Alina is crowding him? It doesn't state that first. It starts with him taking a place next to me, and then I notice that he's getting closer. And after noticing how close he is, then I notice Alina is leaning closer. But maybe she was crowding him first and he noticed it and has been trying to step away from her. Finally, Lindsay strikes a final chord, and the sound fades. Pleased with her performance, Lindsay receives well-deserved applause. Not really sure exactly what was going on there at the end. Not sure what was going on with a lot of this feast, if I'm honest. Looks at you, tilting head to the side. Dog sniffs your hand. The wolf who was standing nearby before wags his tail and approaches Ekun. Aw, just look at that, Ekun. He seems so loyal. You have to give him a name. You do. You've been together for so long. You've been through so much together. Natabi shakes her head. The heart wants what it wants. Why would one fake affection when there is none? I think he deserves a name. If you need to get over yourself to do this, Ekun, then don't. Or just keep silent. I'll just keep silent. I'm not going to pressure him. His loyalty is appreciated. Not ready to decide his fate, though. Natabi nods in understanding. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired, and we still have to get to the city. Maybe it's time we pack up? The evening was great, and we enjoyed it so much. Something about Ekun. The storyteller raises his hand to get your attention. Your Grace, please spare me a few moments. As your curator, I request you listen to this kind lady, who wishes to discuss with you something of great importance. Rikri Sharvan. Yazmar bows. The young woman is wearing simple clothes, but carries herself with dignity. My greatest respects, Baroness. My name is Rikri Sharvan, and I am the leader of a small group of enthusiasts who wish to enrich life in the city. I come to you for two reasons, to tell you about our cause, and to ask for your support. A while ago, an idea emerged in our ranks. Even though there are many ways to entertain oneself in the capital, there are still not enough cultural events taking place, even as artists are starved for money and audience. Thus, we've decided to form a society for the appreciation of fine arts. Each member pays a modest monthly fee, and in return gets to vote which events the society should fund each month. Just imagine, a community will finally be able to organize exhibitions, performances, philosophical debates, concerts, and do this all on its own. We will inspire our friends and neighbors, but in order to provide an adequate reward for our most distinguished artists, we shall need to attract more members and increase our funds. I don't mind putting some funding into the arts to help build the culture of my barony. Rikri folds her hands. All we ask of you is a little support. Any funds you can spare will be most welcome, of course, but we especially need your help in founding and promoting the society and organizing the events. It will require great effort and make this dream come true. Yazmar bows. Thank you for your time. Please, if you decide to support us, send us a message through your curator. And whatever your decision, I hope your esteemed advisor will honor us by taking part in the opening ceremony. The storyteller cocks his head. So? What should I tell Lady Sharvan? To my mind, these people need our guidance and attention more than they need our money. We could inform all the city of this newly funded society and assist in the collection of membership fees. So we could pay 75 BP, which is significant. That's like roughly like 2 weeks worth of BP that we earn. I wish to support this art society financially. I don't mind that. It's kind of expensive. We could pay 50, which is just a bit over 1 week, I think. I think my weekly income is like 40-ish to my mind. We shall help them found and promote this society, or we will not be participating. So if we paid 75, we'd get +3 culture. If we paid 50, we'd get 1 community and 1 culture. I will help fund it. It's expensive, but I think we can do it. A most reasonable proposal, Your Grace. And I think we also are still needing, if we look at our quests, I think I had a quest for, where is it? Espionage. I need to unlock a new advisor. Is that available to me right now? Support the Warden's endeavors. We've done that. Support the Magister's endeavors. We've done that. The joys of life. Success. Prophets mocking the people's indolence worked. The hedonic teachings came to an end. And the herbalists. Triumph. The advisor bargained such a sophisticated and mutually beneficial deal that the news spread like fire. More fortune hunters have already arrived, seeking their fortune and bringing profit to the treasury. Boosted economy and a huge boost to relations. Every little bit helps. Triumph, the advisor was able to determine where the fortifications were most needed, and subjects agreed to the wisdom of the decision. The people collected money for a palisade and delivered the funds to the treasury. And then the curator needs our help. We've taken care of that. Excellent. We've got to rank up. Support the curator's endeavors. Excellent. Any other projects? Arcane lobby. Right. To improve those. I don't have a spot for the last advisor, espionage. I probably do need to get higher on. Let's see. The Grand Diplomat covers the matters of espionage when relations reach rank 4. Relations is rank 3, so what we actually need is 5 more relations. That'll get me my espionage advisor. I keep thinking that I need to get the stat itself higher, and that's not the case. We need to get relations up. Okay. Good to keep in mind. Well, let's support your efforts. How are we doing on BP at this point? We still have 118 after paying those 75. That's not bad. Not quite enough for this, but the sooner we get these, the cheaper upgrades become, which is not bad. Not that I'm looking to immediately purchase any of these buildings, but I will at some point, I'm sure. Ooh, strengthen the storyteller's skills as a curator. Interesting. Obviously, we probably should wait for him to be done with that. But soon we'll look into that. But I think that's where we're going to end today's episode. Next time, I don't know what the goal is. Right, that's another thing we had to do, is go up Gudrun River to find Keston and his militia. I'd forgotten about that. That's the problem with spending, you know, a week and a half sick. So yeah, we do have main quests to keep going on. We don't have anywhere we can go farther with Beneath the Stolen Lands, or with the Sweet Teeth yet. And here we're waiting to find the Emerald Necklace to help that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, probably next time we're going to head up Gudrun River to look into Keston's men and the troubles that they found. Yeah, the seeds that were coming from upriver. That's what it was. The bloom and all that. Anyway, we'll deal with that then. For now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.